Hello everyone and welcome back to the Ironside cast. With me, Matt. We've been two so far here on Field Sabine and Kendonk and the Western Front. Let's go through the players. We have Commando Section as United States with straight out of the gate with Rifle Command Company. Ooh. And we have Kikurung as the British Commonwealth without a commander church yet. We have the Germans today. We have Duke Marmalade as the Wehrmacht. And we have the Courier as the Waffen-SS. This turns out for them. Looks like the Waffen-SS is heading southwards to start out with, to head towards this little farm here. The Wehrmacht is just slowly securing ground around the rest of the area, and the Post Grenadiers heading northwards. Storm Grenadiers will probably keep heading southwards. You know, the Americans of the Big Red One are moving about. Seeing a lot of the 29th being called in, a cheap alternative infantry if you're playing as US Rifle. Battle section is already being pinned down here by some Storm Pioneers. Ishland did not do well against Storm Pioneers early on. You know, the British are also advancing on their part of the flank. British Rifle sections will do a very good job depending on what they fight. Germans are quickly just moving to secure the southern points here. Secure the pathway to get resources from them. You know, the 29th are mustering up here. That's a lot of 29th infantry. It's gonna be a lot of American riflemen very quickly. The Germans be prepared for this many riflemen? That's the question. The rifle section is gonna move up to secure the center here, or at least cover it down. So the 29th are forming up. And the Storm Pioneers fight off that many Americans. Because the 29th are very bad riflemen. They have a high chance to be hits. They are cheap, you can get a lot of them. And they are armored in Garants. Some of the Storm Pioneers are doing a pretty good job for that position. Need more 29s to get through. Need more 29 for coming in. Carbines have been upgraded on someone, and that's a lot more close quarters combat memory. Grenades are being tossed. They are using pineapples. One Storm Gunner down. When the Carbines are opening fire. And it looks like the Storm Grenadiers and Storm Pioneers were not prepared for this. The Knife Fight's doing a lot of work. And those Carbine sights are really helping them here. And that might... Oh my god, this Waffen-SS go completely overrun by the 29th. Very good play there from the Americans. The Brits are keeping the fuel point under wraps at the moment. Showing that the Germans can just walk up on it. Yep, the Rifle section is waiting here. And Rifle section is generally pretty accurate. But the Fox Grenadiers got a good cover spot there. And close enough to actually be fairly accurate against them. But the British do have another Rifle section nearby, ready to flank, throwing a mill spawn. Although the Rifle section took a lot of losses. But I don't think the Fox Grenadiers can win that fight anymore. Grenadiers are coming up to try and replace them. Against some good shots in the Rifle section. An MT-44 down the southern flank. The 29th have dug in, and the southern fuel point is in American hands. It should be fascinating to see. And the Brits are fighting against the Wehrmacht. The MT-42 is being set up here quickly by the Germans. Cover more ground. Biggest machine gun being moved up as well. The Grenadiers get just out of sight in time. Now the Waffen-SS is gone for making the theater here, probably to try and recuperate some losses against the light vehicles. Oh, excuse me. MG-34 is still set up. Storm Grenadiers are preparing to move up. The equipment in MG-34, 100 rounds. Unique upgrade if you're playing as Mechanised Theater. I got some kind of phlegm in my throat. My apologies. Let me just pour some soda here for myself. Upgrade there from the Wehrmacht on the Rifle section. Didn't do much, but the Rifle section still runs off and might not survive. Looks like they might this time. I'll give it them. So the shoe meaning will be set up here. Now the Germans are making a run here for the fuel point using smoke to cover, and the MG-34 to Ensure the point will remain in their hands. And here comes the normal grenadiers from the Mechanisierte, a team alternative to the Sturm Grenadiers. I don't think the 29 can hold this, although that's a very good pineapple. Damn! They actually took out the Sturm Grenadiers with the MG34 100 rounds. That is a big loss. These 29 for doing a lot of good work despite being so cheap. I guess Commanders actually knows how to use them. Just like making a conclave here instead of just punching them off. You don't really want them spread out. Okay, 30 caliber machine gun is coming up here quickly. Okay, get there in time. It's probably going to sit up behind these wooden locks. The British is gearing up to take this point back, I imagine.
Just got a report of an infantry unit being wiped out.
Smoke rays have been covered. 129 squad has been taken out. They come up behind the sandbags now with the smoke. Now the 30 caliber opens fire. Need to focus on that machine gun. But I think the MG34 should win in that engagement. But the 29th are nearby and they can keep pushing.
Our fighting position now has some ordnance behind it.
And they have suppressed the machine gun. It allows the 29th to start advancing. It does suppress the 29th though. They get around enough. And then with that the MG34 runs off. While this is going on, the British are securing an open flank. Bring up their biggest machine gun behind this destroyed tractor. I think it's a tractor of some kind. The Brits are fortifying across the front. Still a commander from the British Commonwealth. And a truck with some riflemen has arrived here for the Big Red One. It's a way to reinforce and just get some more troops to the front quickly.
Get ready to go, men.
We also have a Wehrmacht Schlepper here. Yeah, large half-track available to the Germans from the Mthis. Normally used by the Wehrmacht, I imagine, hence the name, Wehrmacht Schlepper. There's a 2-1 here now on the field. With Radpanzer, that's going to be very hard for the boys' 80 rifles to pierce frontally. At least a little bit more difficult. Applying pressure here, grenade has been tossed, that's a Gebandeladung. Doing a lot of good work on that machine gun team. List them out. And Grenadiers now going to advance behind it. Now, Germans could scavenge that machine gun. Also, they're just going to use it themselves, though. It's not a bad call. The one keeps advancing. I don't think this rifle section in this fortified outpost can hold for much. Especially once it starts firing. It's actually doing a lot of good work, despite everything, actually. Almost killed the squad. But the British need some kind of AT weapon to take care of that. Section makes a run for it. Looks like they make it. Let's go about this. This is assaulting on the southern flank again. Flamethrowers are being handed out here to the 29th. Which they can be equipped with, so they can actually become really dangerous close quarters. Overall, the 29th can actually be very good in close quarters despite being a cheap infantry. I feel they're actually dedicated to be cheap close quarters infantry. Medical remains down here. I feel like Command Section knows what they're doing. They all set up a fort encampment here, a fort base rather. Looks like the 221 got taken out by the Boys AT rifle. Double Boys AT rifle actually. Biggest cane placement in the center. The Commanders from the Wehrmacht. Pretty clever now up in center trench here. Taking down on fire. Pretty clever armed truck riflemen on top here. But they have no armor or no cover when they're in this truck. Which means they can easily be shot out. So I don't think that tactic is going to work.
We lost an infantry unit. They got wiped out. Return fire.
Yeah, like, let's pick the commander. I assume the Barbalade is just a little bit confused why his enemy has not picked the commander yet. It's because neither side wants to pick one yet, I imagine. Truck is not gonna make it. Nope, it's being cleared out. I guess they the Waffen says a 330 caliber. Not a good thing. We have a 57mm gun being towed up, and we also have a light mortar here, 60mm. I can spring up a lot of that good little cheap gear. But that 40 HQ there can be quite firmly dug in. Aircraft Rifle Company is really good at digging in. We have a Valentine tank around here for the British. A light tank with a surprisingly decent gun for its size. So the Fox gun, yes, it's going to stop to 29th. Yeah, takes up the squad there. And 9th is also moving about. And to figure out a better spot. Moore's trying to get into a better position. We figure it's going to set up around here. Probably set up back here behind the fence, to be honest. That place is better than it's good enough, I imagine, for what it's supposed to do. Very quick fire mortar, very short range though, and very small explosions, but it can apply a lot of pressure, as you can see. Because the mortar shells just keep landing rapidly. And actually, they're doing a lot of work. Do not underestimate the small 60mm mortar. I've said this before. Small 60mm mortar is actually really damn good at what it does. We also have a lieutenant here for the Big Red 1. The Valentine tank is prepared to push up here. Not a lot of AT equipment to stop it. The tank rifle may be used here by the Grenadiers. Does nothing, bounces off the front of the Valentine. No big surprise, the Valentine is pretty well armored for its size too, but there's a pack nearby. Pops the Valentine off. We have a mechanized push being prepared by the British. Figuring out what they want to do, I imagine. Got a 30 caliber down here. The American lieutenant now. To the front line. Laying down a lot of pressure. That's a dead storm grenadier. Oh, no, he actually does make it. Lieutenant could have been called in here. It's just going to be a rapid barrage, I imagine. Yeah, nothing special. Not very accurate, but quick to call in. Gives the Americans time to grab the next point. And we'll do a Panzer IV F1 arriving here for the Wehrmacht, trying to push up. Biggest machine gun almost cleared out. Oh, and a minefield clears out the Wehrmacht on the retreat. That's a British minefield here, very cheeky. F1 got a good penetration on the Valentine. And forced the Valentine to back off, even though it normally could win that engagement. But if the F1 penetrates, the Valentine cannot fight back. Oh, looks like the American mortar man moving a little bit too far up. Oh, you're trying to hit for that shit. I just ran on the area. But the mortar's been cleared out.
Just took out an entire gun crew.
F1 keeps advancing. The boys 85 is not going to do much to an F1. Because the F1 is a Panzer IV model. But it's too well armored for anti-tank rifles generally. Perhaps except the rear. Fortified outpost taken out. So there's some mines being prepared to be laid by the Germans. Good to see. Valentine is waiting for some repairs. But the Waffen just sticks in, making a little bit of a wider front here. Yes, the Americans are too firmly dug in. Americans are laying down the smoke grenades to try and get that mortar back. So German infantry in the field, but still no commander choice. So German pioneers already clearing out this minefield now. Valentine tank ready to move over again. Captain Vickers machine gun there. Everyone has been upgraded with heat rounds, which has a very good chance of penetrating and killing the Valentine. Oh, another good shot there from the F1. Go to the heat round, but Pack 6 it out. Cromwell tank is coming up behind us though. And the boys 85s are not doing anything to that F1. It's just too armored. But no, Kigong, the Panzer IV F1 has pretty decent armor for what it is, surprisingly. It is a Panzer IV model after all. Its issue is just it has a very bad gun compared to the other Panzer IV types. But for what it is, it's just a Panzer IV. But its armor is pretty decent. A2 Sherman has been prepared by the Americans. Right plate on the A29, doing a little bit of damage. Still no commander choice. Both from the British and from the Wehrmacht. But the Cromwell. Now, I don't think the F1 can fight a Cromwell. Cromwell's armor will be too much for that stub-nose gun to take care of. Ooh, I don't think the F1 wants that fight. Yeah, it does not want to fight against the Cromwell. Oh, last round bounced. Now can loot into the pack. The Cromwell does not want to pursue. Pack fails to penetrate. High explosive hits the emplacement. There's also a Sherman out supporting. Pumping smoke down the pack. And more smoke being pumped nearby. Oh, half-track gets taken out. Oh, Panzerfaust on the Cromwell. Pack takes it out. High explosive by the Sherman. Doesn't do enough damage to the pack. Sherman takes out the F1. Pack hits the Sherman. Good grenade from the British troops. But the Allies have to pull back again. Second Cromwell being prepared behind us. Mthis is just waiting to build up more of their forces. Probably trying to figure out what I want to do. Setting up a pillbox here, an MG42 pillbox. I can see they can dig in with very strong pillboxes, so that turns out for them. And the Wehrmacht also have a mortar here to support the Mthis. System more or less has to pull back. It's remain to the machine gun. A2 Sherman pulling back here for a repair. Americans have set up a repair station. The British have to still figure out what they want to do. The command shows they are going to go for logistics commands, so take up further and prepare the logistics. Cromwell's ready to move out again. American lieutenant moving for the center here, a risky move with all the Germans nearby. He decides to pull back instead, makes sense. Germans are trying to take the center here. So far it's working out for them. But how long once the British tanks arrive? Also that's A2 Sherman, it has been equipped with a 50 caliber machine gun on the top. There's a lot more safety capabilities and even the ability to deal with light vehicles. Mthis tried to move up here but got shut down. Lots of machine guns on the front of this Sherman. Laying down a lot of fire. Sherman should not be estimated an anti-infantry role. Cromwell will move up here to support the British advance. Impact rates being tossed. We also have a Panzer IV command hanging around here for the Mthis. Help deal with the front line and hold it. There's some mines being here by the Americans. A little bit risky while they're near the front line like this. Somebody has to do it. Especially with a German mortar hitting them. He's hitting the support weapons behind them. Scott, self-propelled gun is being prepared here. Right, we actually managed to set up the minefield. Cromwell advances with British infantry. Mostly Royal Engineer Sappers. But the Sappers don't really have a good way to advance here. Cromwell took a big hit. It has to pull back. Gets taken out by the pack. Gibbon keeps an eye here in the center. Mantank on the move, and we also have full Panzer IV arriving here for the Wehrmacht shortly. Panzer IV-H.
Panzer IV is ready for battle.
Yeah, I'm not sure the British riflemen want to go that way. Yep, that's a dead squad.
The squad's gone.
The Panzer IV command tank is just being a pressure now. Sherman advances to try and take a shot though. Has been upgraded with a bulldozer blade on the front. Got a good side shot there through the wood. Panzer IV coming up behind us as well. 17 pounder coming up for the British Commonwealth.
An infantry section of Tommies has been trained.
Now the infantry prepares to advance. The bulldozer blade I think even use more armor. That's 25% more armor on the front of the Sherman. That's actually pretty good. It's a lot harder to penetrate. Sherman's doing a good job so far. More rapid rise going in here. Germans try to advance. We're just going to try and counteract them here. Let's get around the flank of this machine gun. Get distracted enough. But that Sapper squad goes down for it. But an impact rate does clear out the squad.
Button her up. Big push coming.
17 pounders on the field for the British. Do we need to pick a commander at this point?
What are your orders? You need something built?
So I needed a Wehrmacht or the British SEGA to pick a commander yet. Still being wary of what the other might choose.
What's the mission?
Panzer IV is on the move here.
Send orders.
Another Panzer IV coming up to support the Panzer IV command tank. He also needs like a spearhead front.
Sherman ready to go.
Sherman keeps an eye on the center. 776 is being prepared behind us.
Gun ready.
Scott self-propelled artillery is doing its best over here. Just to apply a little bit more pressure.
Upgrade complete. Crowd armor. Evasive action.
E2 advances is going to have an issue dealing with 2 tanks though. Yeah, all this is one penetration. There goes ammo coats.
We just lost a medium tank.
That's 3 Panzer IVs. So to be 4 Panzer IVs. That's a lot of firepower very quickly for the Germans. If they feel they have the chance and opportunity, they could probably start advancing with it. 20 pounder sets up. Sherman 76 is on the field.
Getting into the excitement.
But we just need more infantry to help hold the ground. They are bringing more in. But the Panzer IVs are just able to spread across more of the front. Apply more and more pressure. We should find the 17 pounder. 17 pounder has a high penetration chance, but not good enough damage at the moment, I think. Lost cause mobility loss in the command tank.
Squad knocked out.
The British are suffering many losses in their rifleman department. Scavenging operations are beginning for the German Wehrmacht. Good to see.
Standing by.
Command tank is taken up by the 17 pounder.
We have lost contact with a heavy tank. Improved grenades. Mills bombs are now being issued from stores.
17 pounder sits up here to deal with the other Panzer IV. In the Panzer IV realize what might happen. He decides to back off fully. What's scavenging going on here? Oh, tries to advance a little bit. They creep the 17 pounder up. Got a good penetration there, but the Panzer can just back off. Looks like the Americans might be prepared to push down here, potentially. But the Scot just keeps applying pressure, trying to clear out the machine gun team. Oh! Counter blaster for the mortar, hit straight inside the Scot, instantly killing them. That's very lucky there from the German mortar team. And the British infantry is not really having any easy way of advancing. Let's give out the Ladnung. The Americans are just taking in and trying to figure out what to do next. Pack houses are being requisitioned at the moment. As long as the Americans hold the southern point here, at least they are getting a fair few flow of resources. The Germans are still on the northern front, and their front line is still slowly stabilizing. And all the panzers arriving, that's going to be a lot more difficult for the Allies to push through. Push from the 17-pounder, I think. No, it actually didn't hit anything. He just got a veteran's point. With me. There we go, that's a good shot.
New machine gun crew ready and waiting.
Panzer even noticed? There we go, it has to back off now, surely. Might be too late. Nope, it managed to back off because the 17-pounder is also moving. So 29 for trying to advance. Bring into range of the MG44. Plus a cook grenade. Actually clears out the machine gun team because they destroyed the machine gun. That's an opening the Americans can make use of later. Because the Mthis has been requisitioned here for the Waffen-SS. Able to lay down some very potent artillery fire. Not so good at killing infantry, but it's very good at stunning them. It's very good at dealing with fortified positions though, and tanks if it can hit them. The thing is hitting them, that's very hard, because it's not the most accurate of weapons. But it will stun the front line pretty damn good. Okay, we've held the center to allow the Americans to try and take it. More Germans are being prepared as Germans 76. 29 will be able to take the points. And to pull back after they get shot. There's no commanders from the British or the Wehrmacht. Played pretty far out at the command choice, 28 minutes. We're limiting ourselves by doing that. Just hear the shells being fired here from the pack. Let's take out this trench. Probably the most efficient weapon at taking out a trench though. You can see. Can barely hit it. Some are quite down, but all the panzers are geared up on the north flank. Half class using their flares, good to see. Water pit here for the British Commonwealth. Some more Germans in the 6 arrives. There's a Fuß opens fire. Probably aiming around here. They're gonna push forward with their panzers after that. No, no push. You really should use the Stuk as a Fuß like to do a push with it. It's not the kind of artillery you want to use to just soften up your enemy over a prolonged time. It's one you want to use when you have to do a big push. You hit the front line and then you push it immediately because it will stun everything it hits or nearby it hits, which can really give you an edge. German 56s are preparing. Full point remains in American hands. Pretty confidently. East is being called in by the American Rifle Company.
Where'd you want us?
Please just keep digging in. So it's going to be somewhat static for the moment. Focusing on the point here. Just to realize what's happening. Therefore, the sappers push up. Tossing an impact grenade. That's not an impact grenade, that's a sergeant charge. Followed by an impact grenade. Damn, and the Sturm gun even makes it. That's lucky. Points out neutralized. Although the British riflemen are going to try and take the point back. Panzer IV can stop them though. Once his machine gun starts taking aim. Oh, looks like we have a command choice. It's going to be Panzer. The Wehrmacht has gone for Panzer Commander. Even all the tanks they already using, or they brought onto the field. Hey, I'd say that makes a lot of sense. They've actually entrenched one of the Panzer force. They did like an impromptu bunker and turret. Who's his defenses and everything. And reload rate and such. Sherman said this is preparing to push the southern flank. Lag of 80 comes to stop. There's one pack over here. I don't think the Mthis at large can stop the Sherman push yet. Especially with the small mortar firing in. Under 29 coming up behind. When the flamethrower clears out the Panzer's wreck. Panzer force quickly being allocated for this. Guess they need to get more support down there. And now the priest is also opening fire. German have moved into the range of fire of the pack though. Panzer IV uses help, but Sherman 76 hits it. 76 has a pretty good chance to penetrate the Panzer force. Takes out the Panzer IV. And the priest just plays its sermon now. And that small mortar is doing a lot of good work. Artillery's been called in here by the American lieutenant. Gonna be a rapid barrage around the pack. But rapid barrage is not very accurate, as you can see. He's just quick to call in. That's for H so far holding up against the Sherman 76s. But for how long? So far its frontal armor is certainly helping. But it's failing to hit. Königsbergers were called in, 10 Mthis, unique able to SS Mechanisierte, very good defensive infantry, stock G is being prepared. Yeah, let's allocate troops down here to help support the Mthis. But the American Sherman is doing a very good job. You love me to see some Shermans. Sherman is probably one of my favorite tanks of the Second World War. I just love its design, I think it looks cool. I love a lot of the American equipment, especially the vehicles. Oh, looks like we have gone for armored. Oh, Royal Tank. With a Comet being called in. The Panzer versus Royal Tank. Rifle versus Mechanized. So far, the Germans have suffered a lot here on the southern flank, but still are holding them at bay. Now, the Comet should be pretty decent against the German tanks if they can use it correctly. They might be moving a little bit too close there. I'll keep infantry support nearby though. See? They'll soon spot that Panzer IV for it. Let's see if we can actually hit from there, that's the question. Can, because this is actually a vision bugger. Good shot there through the terrain though. It's not going to be good for the Panzer IV. And then here the Shermans are still present, the 29th and the Lieutenant are preparing to move. Small mortar keeps shelling them. You just see how fast that thing fires. Even if it doesn't do a lot of damage directly. Shields are advancing, high explosive round being loaded. And a good shot there. Another Sherman is also preparing to move. Running in the center a little bit. Stock D is arriving though. We have some fuel airdrop in the quick space. You can see the plane down in the minimap. But the Americans are pushing up somewhat. Sherman 76 got a good shot there in the Panzer 4H. Stock also got hit there. 76 is doing a very good job. You will always underestimate the 76, but you really shouldn't. Shermans are just overall pretty damn good vehicles. Ooh, super super hits around though. Doing a lot of good damage from one and immobilizing another. Well, about to be immobilized anyway, so they can actually back off safely, but just barely. And that's kind of the purpose of the Super Sufus, to do stuff like that. Especially in the middle of like a tank fight. American riflemen are trying, well, Realism are trying to advance here. If you just being somewhat relentless. But he did not line on them. 10% SS is advancing up to try and take the point back. Then get suppressed by the trench machine gun. How many advances up here? A little bit too close to the front, I feel. Now the trench Panzer 4 can fire back very quickly. But the combat tank will penetrate very reliably. Thanks to its APC R rounds. Not the APC R, disposable saber, I think. I think it's the disposable saber. Yeah, APDS, that's what it is. Because it's disposable saber rounds. Shermans are back here for repairs. Nice this repair station. I feel the Germans might somewhat be on the back foot now that the Brits actually picked their commander and are bringing comets out. And comets are very hard to fight generally if you're using a lot of tanks. As the comet has just armed to deal with German tanks reliably. The artillery shells are going in on the German positions. The Shermans are preparing down here. Also stocks and the Panzer 4H also remains down there. But the comets are advancing. Now dealing with that, the Panzer 4 that's entrenched, but they still penetrate. Oh, the comets just double tapping. Oh, one gun lost. Recon team has been spotted. Panzer 4 gets taken out. Well, the Shermans are starting to advance on here with infantry. Stock lost his gun, they can focus on another one. Ammo rack on the other stock.
Medium tank was destroyed. That's the direction of contact.
Lieutenant is veteran 5. He's fought a lot on the front here. That small mortar is actually doing a lot more work than I think they realize. Just only got 14 kills, but just constant pressure. British infantry trying to advance on the northern flank. Comets need repairs. The Germans are quickly moving to scavenge any equipment they can. Good to see. You want to do that very quick as the Germans to get any resource back you can. And the Brits are slowly advancing. The Shermans are ready to move with them again. At least two of them are. The cover's gone though. Sherman advances up. Here's the penetrate. Well, Sherman advances. Penetrates the Panzer 4H. Takes out the Panzer 4H. The power of the Sherman, everyone. Do not underestimate the American Sherman. That thing is really damn good at what it does. Its frontal armor is surprisingly good. Thanks to its sloped edge. That 76mm gun just punches through stuff. It does get penetrate this time though. Let's take out the stock. King Tiger is being prepared by the Waffen-SS. Not Waffen-SS, the Wehrmacht, my bad. British mechanized push someone being hauled up here. I guess the Germans gonna hope that King Tiger can save them. Will it be enough? That's certainly the question. The Americans just keep advancing slowly, threatening the Waffen-SS's positions. Germans try to dig in a little bit further. The Americans are geared up to advance again, I think. But he's still trying to get the northern point secured. And he's getting closer with the Panzerfaust. Hits the Comet, almost destroys it. The Germans decide to vacate the northern flank here. They cannot hold this fuel point anymore. The British Comets are just being too much to get through. They keep applying pressure down here. Going to take out this pack now. Pack does stop one Comet. But the other Comet moves up quickly. Playing out with his machine guns. And spots a truck, the captured truck. Looks like a strike from the priest hits the door. The Brits can secure a lot of points. The King Tiger is arriving at the front line though. Can this save the German defense? Because the Germans have suddenly lost a lot of land. Allies are just pushing up relentlessly, which is good to see. Really fun there on the bunker for self-destructing it. So the King Tiger is going to head south to deal with the Americans first. Obviously, I'll buy the Waffen-SS some more time and get some ground back. The British are advancing on the northern flank bit by bit. Super Fuß opens fire as a preliminary before the arrival of the King Tiger. That's how you use it. Although I think they should probably wait until the Germans were a little bit closer. You know, but it's good to see. It's the right idea. And now it advances, the King Tiger spearheads the way. I suppose one reloaded an 80 gun. Fails to hit though. Waffen-SS is also moving alongside. The stock is advancing as well on the flank. Comet can swirl around to flank though. They might hunt for that Stuka-Fuß. King Tiger swirls around. It's going to try and deal with that Comet. Even if he advances, Max is trying to prepare a fighting position. They're not going to make it. They will set it up, but I don't think they can get a 50 caliber fast enough there. And trenching inside though. Doing their best to hold on. The Ballard could probably get thrown out a quick note to get pinned. There's so much fire coming away. King Tiger's going to deal with all these Comets now. But the Comets can reliably penetrate the King Tiger, as you can see. One command coming up here. Stocks can take out this Comet pretty easy if they can hit it. Command Comet gets taken out, one stock gets taken out. Comets are still trying to fight the King Tiger. King Tiger has taken some big hits. But the King Tiger can be reliably pierced by the Comets. Oh, the King Tiger's taking a lot of hits here. Takes out the main gun on one Comet. It should be safe for the moment. The 80 gun is trying to shoot it on the side. King Tiger still quickly back off. Germans could gear up to actually get pushed here. The Germans are in a very bad spot. 29th, keep applying pressure, it's just more manpower. Lots of destruction here. Germans have lost a lot of ground. They're basically down to like no resources anymore. What can they do at this point? They still have the King Tiger though. If they can keep this thing repaired, they might have a chance to slowly push out, but they have to really work hard for it. The Americans are moving into more fighting positions, which the Germans actually set up for them. The British has just secured the northern flank here.
Captured. I can murder a pint. Ready for instructions.
More comets have been set up. We also have a Cromwell Mark V being prepared.
Heavy tank reporting. Button her up. Big push coming.
Beast opens fire. I'll try and see if they can cause some damage here to the German base. They have forced them into their last corner now. And Germans are very bunched up behind their cover positions. They kind of need to be spread out a bit more, but that's very hard to do at this point. But the King Tiger is ready for action again. Let's see what they can do with it. They prepared a Panzer Command runner and an MG42, so they're specializing it more for accurate anti-tank fire. Oberblitz gets hit by an artillery strike. Comet pushes up. Gets hit by the King Tiger. More comets are preparing to flank. You just need to apply as much firepower as they can at this King Tiger. Explosive being loaded. Aim for that 80 gun. Comets on the flank. So far the frontal armor is holding up. One get hit. They hit the vision block. Engine is burning. Smoke has been popped. Comets pushing forwards. Just firing into the smoke. They hit the gunner. More German infantry suffering and dying. Mobility lost on the King Tiger. It's going to be stuck there soon. There it is. It's stuck. Shipment gets taken out. One shipment is getting very close. But the comets do cause an ammo rack. Ammo burning up. German pushes through. German pushes through, but it needs to get it back. The King Tiger is a wonder weapon. It is not the super weapon people think it is. Well, that was the power of the Allied armor, I think. Hope you all enjoyed. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.